Hi, Mark here from the Tangent-Bound Podcast Network and host of the flagship show, the Tangent-Bound Podcast. Did you know that we over at Tangent-Bound are always looking for amazing podcasts to promote? And did you also know that we are also proud nerds and geeks of everything from movies, music, gaming, TV shows, and comic books to wrestling, MMA, soccer, and football? Whatever you can nerd or geek out about, we've got it. And if you're interested, we can help you find it. And if you're a show looking for a place to call home, we've got you covered. Side effects may include upset stomach, dizziness, tumors, shakes, and in some rare cases, death from excessive laughter. Though to be fair, it's only sometimes. Other side effects may include diarrhea, gallstones, heart palpitations, and strong desire for cookies on the dark side. Talk to your doctor and visit TangentBoundNetwork.com and see if Tangent-Bound Network is right for you.
Hello, and welcome to the Moving the Needle podcast, where we ask, what moves you? Excellent or bogus? Did anyone do the right thing? Do you mess with the Zohan? With me tonight to discuss Do the Right Thing, Rocky vs. Creed, childhood, guilty pleasures, a test of time, you don't mess with the Zohan, once upon a time in Hollywood. With me tonight is Stephanie.
Hello.
Roy. Hello. And Henno. Yo, we want to thank you for listening on iTunes. We're also available on Spotify, just about everywhere you can find podcasts. We are, so come on now,
Google
let
Play.
us know. Email us at mtnpodcast@gmail.com or on facebook.com/mtnpod. Twitter and tweet us at mtnpod. There's so many ways to find us.
Welcome to the podcast from Temperance Town, the sexiest podcast of world renowned. Tony grows a beard to hide his chin, swaps it with Earl so it glistens. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. Download the pod, you won't get enough of these dapper chaps talking deadly fluff. In Hobo Gulch they run a homeless mission, clanging and banging with the pentagram of kittens. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. They enjoy their whiskey and local craft beer. By Odin's unkempt pubis we give a cheer. Tony's a raccoon when he's booziest. Don't be a savage, be an enthusiast. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. On the frozen tundra they call it a lock. Tony likes to masturbate in a sock. Brian pisses rocks cause it feels so great. I still don't know who the fuck is Tate. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. The boys will let you know when there's a Spurner. Due to male pattern baldness, they don't wear curlers. Stay salty, people, that's their closing line. And don't forget, have a beer, you'll be fine. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. Salty language.
Hey enthusiasts, what's happening? This is Salty Language, episode 464.
Sexiest podcast on the network.
Right? I'm coming to you from, my normal bunker location, and Tony's out hunting the Sasquatch this week.
Yeah, I'm out in the great outdoors.
Or his
up
backyard.
in a tree house.
Yeah, or your backyard.
You know those like big tall ranger stations where they go up there with binoculars, look for fires?
Yeah.
I'm not in that, but it'd be cool.
Right.
I don't think the internet knows. It's probably pretty sweet.
Yeah. You probably, you'd be like, oh, look, there's a Sasquatch, like, so many clicks to the left or whatever, and then, that's it. That's just the end of it.
43 clicks. There he is.
Yep. Like, by the time you fumble around, get your camera out, he's already activated his blur feature, and
it's true.
Nothing. You get nothing. That's what happens.
I'll say, by camera, do you mean hunting rifle? Because I definitely need a Squatch head on my wall.
That's the real thing. Like 50 years from now, somebody at some garage sale or whatever, or an estate sale, someone's gonna walk in and be like, "Is that?" Be like, "Oh yeah. My great grandpappy, was out, distilling or working on some shine, and Sasquatch here was trying to, nose in on his territory, so he shot him.
Wandered in through the camp.
Yeah. So he
What
shot
happens.
him because you don't show up unannounced."
Did you ever play Red Dead Redemption's The Undead Nightmare DLC back on the last gen systems?
Yes. Not a lot of it, but I did play some.
Okay, well, it's not. I mean, if I'm spoiling it, I'm sorry. You should have played the DLC.
Oh, no, I don't care about spoiling it. Yeah. Because the horse that was the one on fire was so much fun.
Oh, yeah. The Horses of the Apocalypse running around. And shit.
Right.
That was dope.
Yeah.
But no, there was like a side mission in there where you had to find Sasquatch, and like some guys wanted to find Yetis and kill them and shit.
I think Grand Theft Auto has a Sasquatch mission too, but it's a whole different thing.
Because it gets dark in this. Because you hunt all the Sasquatches, and then people give you more information. When you finally get to the last one, instead of like in the woods being all sneaky and trying to attack you, he's just sitting on a log and crying because you killed all his family.
Oh man! Wow, that did get dark. Dang.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
And then you have the option to let him go or shoot him.
Oh, you got
naturally. I popped the cap in.
Well, I mean, it's just cruel to let him exist.
Yeah, you gotta put him out of his misery at that point.
Especially when you're like, man, I have this big empty spot on my wall, perfect for a Sasquatch head.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, are they shooting fireworks off?
I don't know what's going on now.
Oh
boy.
boy.
Be honest.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, this is going to be a very special episode of Salty Language.
They're definitely
just good.
They're gonna they're gonna scare the Sasquatch away.
Yeah, I know.
All
I'm
that
going to
noise.
shuttle off inside.
Yeah.
It's I mean, like I was telling you before we started recording, I just need to be outdoors after spending all day inside.
Yeah. I would have appreciated.
It's a little cooler now. The sun's behind the trees and shit.
Yeah.
So.
I really wish you would have worn pants, but whatever.
No one needs to know, man.
I think everyone knows if you're outside,
Yeah, pants are optional once you leave the house.
Yeah. Or or go in the house.
Or in the house. Pants are illusion, man. Brought on by the laws of the man.
Right? Ugh. Yeah. Oh man. So I've since last week I have gone through and completely tried to, clean my lappy up, to get any just junk files, all this kind of crap that's, the detritus, if you will, of just normal computer use between defrags and cleanings and all these other things. And I was like, all right, let's, hopefully this will make it run better.
Well, Brian, the secret is you should probably delete the terabyte of porn.
Nope. Never mind the fact I only have a terabyte hard drive. But it's funny because there's so much stuff. It reminds me, like, going through a lot of that stuff that, like, even what I do know about computers, which isn't a ton. I mean, admittedly, like,
right.
The more that I do those kind of things, it's like, wow, I don't know shit about what I'm doing.
Now, I mean, are you like me when you're like, I need to, I don't know, fix this audio a little bit. I'm just going to download a program real quick.
Oh, for sure. If I can find...
And then you just never delete the program.
Well, I've actually gotten good about deleting the programs, but I have done that quite a few times where it's like, hey, this tool will help you diagnose this, this, and this. And I'm like, sweet, and it's freeware, so I'll, of course, check it for, malware and whatever first, and then download it. And like I said, I've gotten better about deleting that stuff, but
like I've definitely like had to go like I should delete some programs, and then you open up your remove software thing, and there's all this shit. You're like, I don't even know what these what you guys are Googling stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what this does.
There was I don't remember what program it was. There was one that I had that it's a converter for like MP4s and stuff, because. Yeah. Because Windows doesn't, naturally do that on its own or didn't, whichever. And
Right.
so I downloaded that. And when I'm going through doing exactly what you said, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I looked it up. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't want to get rid of that because I'll have to download it again later probably at some point because every once in a while I have a need for it,
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what is this MP fornicate? I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah, that's that converter. That's right.
Yeah. But, yeah, so I've spent a good deal of time going through and doing that. And a friend of mine recommended a program called Advanced System Care that has a lot of tools in one place, and they're all really quick, like download tools.
Is this a freeware? Should I add more software to my laptop?
It's free, but there is a pro version that offers extra stuff. But it does quite a bit in the free levels. And, the best part about it is it has everything kind of in one place. So if you don't want to have a bunch of shortcuts hanging all over the place, you literally can just open up the Advanced System Care, go to the toolbox, and there's a bunch of, like defrag, uninstaller, all the kind of stuff that, Windows has. But this also, like I said, it's all in one place. So it's just easier for me,
Right.
So there's a driver updater, all that kind of stuff.
Now, I got a question for you. Since we're talking, Jesus Christ. Watch the grassy knoll, y'all.
I know, man. They hit my shoulder.
I got a question for you, Brian. So since we're talking laptops, what kind of desktop do you rock? Is it clean and crisp, or is it a goddamn disaster?
I recently cleaned it up some. I need to clean it up more because basically every time I install something, it always has the tick box of, would you like to put a shortcut? And of course I do.
Yeah.
Even though I know how to navigate the start menu.
Now, here's what I do is, like, if I'm working on something, I just save it to my desktop so it's easier to find.
Right.
Would you like me to show you my desktop, Brian?
Oh, I'm sure it's a nightmare, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you actually can show me. I forgot.
I can because I'm using my phone. So
right.
Let me do
All right.
Let me do a little flip-a-doo.
Oh, my God.
Is that a flip-a-doo button? Oh, I just screen capped it. I don't know what I'm doing. There it is.
Yeah, I just got a warning. You may have screen capped me.
So, yeah, it's because you're getting all sexy. So now, oh my God, Bomber, get off the power cords. What are you doing? Get out of here. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
come
my
on.
goodness. Savage.
Good Lord. Okay, so now Michelle showed me this lovely little trick where you can just hide your icons.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like just putting a big rug over everything.
Right.
So I'm going to go view. I'm going to do show desktop icons. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me move my sticky note out of the way.
All right.
For maximum effect.
Right, of course.
All right, view.
Which is terrifying. For those who obviously can't see, his sticky note was in the bottom lower right of his screen. If he has to move...
There it is.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's not good, man. That's a lot. Yeah, you should probably clean that up.
Yeah, but I do, Brian. Look, I can clean up right now. Look, I just clicked that.
No.
It's clean, dude.
That's the old little kid move of just sweeping it all under your bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my.
Yeah, every once in a while I get a little scared by that.
Okay, so my screen is about a third covered at the moment, and I have more work to do, but
mine.
I was further.
Mine's a disaster.
Yeah, mine was about half full, and I was like, I got to do something about this, so I pinned various things to my taskbar, and the toolbar at the bottom, well, wherever yours is, I have mine at the bottom, but
right.
I pinned some programs that I use regularly down there, and then I've started removing shortcuts. Also, like I said, the start menu, when you go to it, they have it to where it's all in alphabetical order. So if you know what you're looking for, you seriously can just scroll real quick to it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like all that shit is like PDFs and like
porn,
little bits and pieces of video stuff. Because I've been working on the next Sweet and Salty Language. I know I say that probably every third episode.
Right.
But that's the kind of time I have. Actually, I should finish it this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Because since everything's shut down because the Rona.
Yeah.
What is everyone really doing for 4th of July?
Yeah. Right.
Besides popping off caps at the grassy knoll, of course.
There's going to be plenty of that because it's already been going on for weeks.
It's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I had to work Saturday again,
and
I do love my neighborhood. It's a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I tried to go to bed because I had to be at work at 4:30 in the morning. So getting up at like 3 something.
Yeah.
So every time I was almost asleep, it was like, and it was like perfectly spaced. Because once
Yeah.
I'm out, I'm usually good.
Right.
But it was just like when I'm starting to, like, Mr. Sandman's over there, like, like just give me a handy, just trying
Sure.
to get me to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I'm about to release the sleep demons,
Yeah.
boom.
Right.
Like, God damn it.
So I shouldn't have been doing that outside your window.
You son of a bitch. But yeah, it's going to be brutal this weekend, I'm sure.
Like, hi, I'm Brian, and this is Asshole. Tony's trying to sleep, and he's got to get up in like half an hour.
Good thing Phantom Fireworks says buy one, get one free.
Right? And I just got my stimulus check.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, Brian.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting this weekend. I'll definitely, I'm sure, report on it in our next recording.
Yeah, I'm very curious how the fireworks situation is compared to normal 4th of July's around here.
I think it's going to be super bad because no one can do anything.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling the fireworks are going to be extreme.
Yeah,
with
it's
an X.
probably going to be one of those years where it, like, they start shooting them off at like 5:00. You know?
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure probably for every like $35 you spend at a fireworks store, not only is it buy one get one free,
Yeah.
but every like $35-$40 you probably get like one of those big giant monsters.
Yeah, probably.
So you can just stay up all night blowing shit up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, everyone's going to become a Kyle, and hopefully by about like July 7th there'll be, everyone will have like 7 or 8 fingers instead of normal 10.
I was going to say some people are growing fingers. Like,
Yes, yeah, growing them in jars,
Yeah.
like succulents.
wow. Given how that word sounds when you think and you mention it around the word fingers, the idea of essentially sucking on those fingers, cut like they're pickles, like you just pull them out of the jar.
Oh, like, oh, you got some of those bread and butter fingers?
Sure do.
Boy, do I. I also got garlic dill if you're into that.
Oh, you didn't take the nails off?
Yeah, it's like leaving that creepy little cucumber stem on it.
Yeah.
No one likes the cucumber stem.
No. Come on.
No.
Come on. You got to devein those cucumbers,
Yeah, you gotta devein the cucumber. Same when you're making pickled dicks. You gotta devein them.
Right.
Yeah, naturally.
Sure. It's the first thing in the book.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
right
exactly.
right after wash them, you gotta devein them. Or devein them, then wash
Devein
them, I mean. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
If not, your pickled dicks are like bad cooked calamari. They're just like chewy and shit. I mean, we said this is going to be the food episode. So.
Lies. Yeah. Whew. Boy, I'll tell you.
Yes, sir.
Today, I don't know if you saw the the hubbub on the internet. Taco Bell, apparently, if you had the app, they were giving away a $5 Chalupa Cravings box, right?
I did not. You might find it shocking. I don't have that app.
Oh, really? I expected you to.
Yeah, I know, right?
But basically, you had to do it through the app. So basically, they just want to get a bunch of people to sign up for the app, right? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Well, apparently, the app has been crashing all day. Like, basically, so many people online are not able to get their $5 box and are not just, like, oh, come on, free lunch, whatever. But, like, they immediately rocket this completely into of course not. They don't really want to give the boxes away. They're just doing it to get us to sign up for it. Or
it's like the outrage over to Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yes.
Isn't it?
And it escalates even more to where, then you also, I actually read one comment that was something along the lines of $5 worth of food is not enough to tempt me into being, what the hell?
That would be Bomber finding one of her toys.
Oh, okay.
Because nothing sounds more, nothing squeaks more than a killer whale.
Of course.
Apparently.
Oh yeah, totally. They're frightening in the ocean when you hear them.
You hear that squeak, or all the seals flee.
Yeah, it's similar to the Jaws intro, or music. Squeak, squeak. Like, what? You're out there just paddling along innocently on your board. You're like, what's going on?
You just hear it real faint in the squeak, 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 squeak. Anyway, back to Taco Bell. I'm sorry.
So
my dog's an asshole. She's the worst co-host ever.
This one, woman was like, $5 worth of food is not enough to get me to allow you to track me and blah, blah, blah. In my head, I'm going, seriously, sign up for it, order the food, go get the food, delete the app.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Revoke the privilege, and that's it. You get free $5 box of diarrhea, and
Can we play a fun game real quick?
Okay.
Can we see what food apps we have on our respective phones?
Oh, I have a lot more than I should.
I don't know. I know I have some too, but I'm not sure which ones I have.
All right. And
you want to check this? You want to play this fun game?
Sure.
All right. Let's see here. I'll go first here. I definitely have Starbucks.
Okay, I do not have that, of course.
Let's see here. I used to have my stuff all organized, but it's much like my desktop. So.
Oh my.
Yeah. I mean, I have the grocery store ones. I don't know if that counts.
I have Kroger on mine. Yeah.
I have Founders.
Oh, I didn't even know they had an app. So
that's because every once in a while I just pull it up and look at the tap list. And
sure.
Go, man.
Okay.
Like you do.
Sure.
Let's see here, Brian. I have.
I'm assuming
Moe's.
I'm assuming we're ignoring like anything like cooking apps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just being ordering food,
okay.
Like being pickies.
Okay.
So I've got Moe's, Southwest Grill. I've got Chipotle.
I have Chipotle also.
I've got Jimmy John's.
I do not have them.
I've got Hungry Howie's.
I don't have them either.
I do believe that's it. Actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait, shit. Oh, I lied. I have Little Caesars.
I do too. And you know
the
what?
The circle of shame strikes again.
I've got a lot of fast food on mine because, unfortunately, I eat too much fast food. And like Burger King has really good coupons on their app, all the time.
Brian, you're talking to a man who loves a good coupon.
Right. But
I'm not shitting you. Right here. I have coupons right here.
Wow, you're not lying. Those are coupons. But I still have some I just never took off. Like I went to Qdoba one time and they had a thing like if you use the app you got I think like a free taco or a side or something and I was like, all right.
I mean that's what gets you. Honestly.
Well, I mean, for anyone who hasn't been there, like their tacos are like $3. They're not like 50 cents or something, So I was like,
right.
Whatever, But like I said, I have Wendy's and Arby's, even though I should delete Arby's because it's a terrible app. So, and
is it a terrible app or is it just terrible food?
Well, yes, but like they never have any coupons or anything on it.
Well, that seems dumb.
Like
at least with like Jimmy John's, you're like, oh, if I order like 3 sandwiches, I get one free.
Right.
Or whatever.
That's why I have Penn Station on here because they just opened a Penn Station not too far from where I am. So
did they?
Yeah, it's right over by Target.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Or by GameStop, I should say. It's better. But,
right.
So I do have different ones on there. And it's like, I used to have, like, we used to order from Pizza Hut quite a bit. So, but I never downloaded their app. I always just used their website to order. So I was like, meh. But I don't do that really anymore. So.
You know what? Pizza Hut in a long time.
Yeah.
And a Pizza Hut pan pizza sounds pretty goddamn good.
I keep running into that. Like, I keep seeing commercials, and it's like, one of these times I'm just going to pull the trigger because, I
haven't had one of those in a while. I like that, like those, you get the pan, it's all buttery and shit.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I don't even know if they're using real butter or they just spray, like, I can't believe it's not butter.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds actually pretty good.
Whoa.
We might have to do some pizza, I'm warning you. Okay.
If it's terrible, I'm sorry.
Well, maybe not Pizza Hut, just pizza in general. I haven't had pizza in a while.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, it makes sense with you. It's tough to get pizza on the train. So.
Yeah, the train hasn't been leaving the station a whole lot lately.
Now, either you're telling me you're constipated or you've slipped off the keto train. I don't know which one you're telling me here.
Well, it's not entirely like we've slipped off the keto train, but oh boy, there was a major derailment.
I was gonna say.
The company's out there still trying to figure it out.
Well, the best part is when you were like, I wouldn't say we completely slipped off, and you hear Michelle in the background snickering.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she ratted me out by that snicker.
Yeah,
right
totally. Yeah, right. Like, you're out there on the little, like, push cart, and you're like, this still counts.
Exactly. Exactly. I got my model train going.
Yeah. Yeah. Still real to me.
Still real to me, damn it.
Or still rail to me. Eh?
Oh, hey-yo.
Oh, God, that was terrible.
It was kind of bad.
Oh, man. So what have you been up to?
I will never forgive you.
No, that's fair. I mean,
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to this week?
Oh, man. It's been this week or last week?
Well, whatever. Since we recorded last.
I mean, it hasn't been as eventful as I would have thought.
Mm.
I did have Leah. Leah hung out with me over the weekend, which is dope as usual. We went kayaking. That was cool.
That's okay.
It was like the perfect day for it. It was overcast and cool.
Nice.
The river wasn't really crazy.
Right.
I don't know. It was a fun little day. We had a cooler full of beverages. I'm whacking down Oberons in the middle of the river.
That's normal. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a nice little time,
Right. Did you tip your kayak?
No, I did not tip it, but I did tip the waiter.
That's fair.
Oh, and let me tell you what. Someday I'm just gonna throw you in my car. We're driving to Grand Rapids, Ohio.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they got that Wild Side Brewing out there.
Yeah.
And I think it was 2 or 3 weeks before we went kayaking. Lee and I went. And all they had was a couple sours on tap that was theirs.
Yeah.
And then random other beers. This time they had a New England IPA on tap that was theirs. Bro, it was delicious.
Oh, so they don't just do sours?
No, they don't just do sours.
Okay, cool.
And we got their goddamn garlic bread.
Yeah.
That shit was life-changing.
Oh, boy. Not this again.
Dude, it was some amazing garlic bread. I'm just telling you, we're going to have to go out there someday.
Right.
I'd like to drive, but it'd be worth it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so, no, we did a little kayaking. It hasn't been a real eventful week that I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah.
I did make pulled pork on Sunday.
Nice.
And that was cool. The old get up early in the morning, throw it down at 9 o'clock, and we ate at 4 kind of pulled pork.
Yeah. I know. I appreciated your.
Delicious.
I don't remember what it was on, but I appreciated your post where you're like me every time I walk in my backyard, and it was the gif of the Rock, where he's doing the smell thing.
Yeah, right. I mean, I try to amuse the masses.
Yeah, I appreciate it because I knew what you were talking about.
Oh, hell yeah! That was basically every time I walked outside, it did. Oh, it smells so good.
Right. And it's a good thing the thing was hot. Otherwise, you would have probably just full mounted it right there.
Oh, I kept eyeballing my little smokestack on my smoker, and I'm like, I could bang that. Yeah, no, it was delicious. Like I was telling you, I think I texted you that day. I'm like, bro, we need to do another barbecue day.
Yep.
Yep,
buddy.
Come over. We'll enjoy some finer things in life and have some barbecue and have a nice have a time.
Yeah. That definitely sounds like a time for sure.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I did. They're killing us, Brian. Infinity Ward is killing us.
I know.
So today, it was a rough day at work, and I'm like, Michelle was still working. I'm like, I'm just gonna fire up the old PlayStation, play a couple rounds of Call of Duty, get the old bloodlust out.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Here's a 23 gig update for you.
Yeah, right.
What could they possibly be adding this time?
You got me, man. They just updated it. It feels like
Yeah, it was
knocked
like
it
2
out.
weeks ago they had an update.
Yeah, and that was a big update, and yeah.
I'm going to have to pull up my hard drive and see how much space that is taking up now,
Well,
because I'm genuinely curious.
That was something I was reading about last night, is they were saying that this will increase the overall game size. And not by a lot, apparently, but it's still, every time it's like, okay, this is getting like to the point that you're almost going to just have to have a hard drive just for Call of Duty. It's like, okay, this is getting out of hand,
Yeah, it's like,
and it has
I really
been.
do enjoy playing the game, but
Yeah.
you're killing me, bro.
I'm every time I see one of those updates, I start having to make business decisions, Like I'm seriously, every time I see it, I have to go, is this worth it? I don't play it a whole lot, and it's just eating data from me.
Right.
And it's like, damn it. Like right now, I still got 2 weeks before my data cap flips, and there's a lot of shit I want to watch.
Right.
Like so it's like like I said, I have to start making business decisions.
Which is a bummer.
Yeah. What's going on?
I know you. My lighter is out of butane. Michelle,
Oh.
can you grab me one of those butane lighters out of the garage I'd like to grill with? The clicky lighters?
The blowtorch.
Yeah, blowtorch clicky lighters. My crack lighter?
Naturally. Gotta have one of those laying around.
Well, I don't know if you remember when I used to have that little crack torch.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I don't even know what ever happened to it. It just lost. I think someone just took it from me or something.
Could be.
But now I got the old Zippo, but man, out of butane.
Right. No good. No good.
Dude.
You got to prepare yourself beforehand. You got to run.
I honestly thought about checking it too.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'll be fine.
Just like musicians and stuff, you got to go through the sound check and all that stuff. You got to make sure all the equipment works.
Like Salty Language.
Yeah.
We do a sound check every week. It might not seem like it some weeks.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But yeah, speaking of like the caps and stuff,
right.
I last few nights I haven't really felt like playing games or anything, so I'm like, I'm gonna watch some something I haven't finished or whatever. And then I was like, you know what? I need to finish season 2 of What We Did in the What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, you do need to finish
that. Well, I did. I finished it last night, so.
You better have, you son of a bitch. It's an amazing show.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I loved it.
The vampire musical or opera at the end?
Yeah.
Delightful.
Spoilers, I guess, for anyone who hasn't watched ever, but Colin Robinson might be the best character in TV.
I am a giant Colin Robinson fan.
That character is so brilliant. For anyone who hasn't watched the show, he's it's a house of vampires, and he's an empire. And he basically will small talk people, which drains them of their energy, and he gets, that's, instead of drinking blood, that's what he does to survive. And, oh my God, because everybody knows, a fun sucker or an energy vampire or however you want to word it. Everybody knows someone like that. Like that guy at the
work of a lady we called the fun vampire, because the shoes she entered a room.
Yep.
The fun was gone.
It's like you're a human fluorescent light bulb. She just walks in, and you're like, I feel drained now.
Yeah. Like, oh God, it's that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Colin Robinson.
That character is so good.
Yes.
And now that show has given me my second favorite, or one of my favorite alter ego characters ever in Jackie Daytona.
I know, right? That's what I should have called my latest D&D character. He should have been Jackie Daytona.
For sure, yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
Oh my God. Blue jeans.
Yeah, like I just puts the hat on, no one knows who he is.
Blue jeans and a toothpick.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, blue jeans and that Mark Hamill was great.
Oh, he was so good, so good. Yeah, the guest stars in this season, like Haley Joel Osment, was great in the first episode. Yes. Yeah, I can't recommend the show enough. I mean, it's stupid, funny stuff, but it's great. Matthew Berry is like my favorite in pretty much anything he's in. So,
Right.
you know, I love that show quite a bit.
We were watching it week to week, because
Yeah,
it's such a great show.
Right.
And then we watched the Theater des Vampires or whatever the episode's
right.
called.
Yeah, that's the last episode of the season.
And then
Yep.
the next week rolled around. We're like, oh shit, knew What We Do in the Shadows. Pull it up. It's like,
Not so
Oh.
fast.
that must have been the season finale.
Yeah.
God damn it.
My mom actually got hooked on the show.
Oh,
and
did she?
She did the exact
because
same.
she's a smart lady.
Yep, she did the exact same thing you did. Because I was standing out in the living room, and she goes, "Oh, What We Do in the Shadows is on tonight." I'm like, "Nope." I was like, "Last week was the season finale," and she's like, "Oh." I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah."
it's a bummer.
Unfortunately, they only do 10 episodes, I think.
I think so.
So, but again,
you're
like before, I've talked about like when you see these shows do 13 or 15 episodes, there's always a bunch that are You know, it's like I feel like most of the episodes of this show are bangers. You know, they're
yeah, 10 is like the sweet spot.
yeah. So I'm perfectly okay with it. I hate having to wait for more, but it's a good number.
Yeah, and it'll be amazing when it's back on.
Yep. It
Now,
better
let's
be.
see, Brian.
Hmm?
Now that you are caught up on What We Do in the Shadows,
Yeah.
is the perfect time to start watching Avatar.
It's such a long movie, though. No, I'm not going to do
No,
that again. I
no,
know.
Not that. Although I am going to force Michelle to watch the movie once we watch the series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oof.
because it is.
She's going to hate it.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, it's like. It's kind of like playing with like really good GI Joes,
Yeah.
and then you have and then someone buys you like the core or whatever that generic GI Joe was called, when
Yeah.
his goddamn elbows didn't even bend.
Right.
Yeah, that's what the Last Airbender is compared to
Yeah.
Avatar.
Like, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, maybe I'll start it. The problem is with me and my damn data cap, it's probably going to take me 10 years to get through it, but, you know.
They're only 20 minutes long. You'd be all right.
I know, but it's still, you know. I have to-
Just find some free Wi-Fi in your area.
I'm just gonna.
Hack the planet.
I'm just gonna start like sitting outside your house.
Dude, I told you. I told you I have Call of Duty. Come
Yeah.
over and update your PlayStation. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
Oh,
That'd be
man.
a perfect time for us to hang out and have whiskey.
Yeah, that's. You're right. What am I thinking?
I mean, I don't know if you recognize this color, Brian.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's a hop slam. Yeah.
That's a hop
Yeah.
slam. I still have 4 more.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I just these are sitting on top of my fridge. I moved something. I was like, oh shit, I forgot that was up there.
Wow. Must be nice
I
to
know,
have
right?
that kind of fortunes. No. Just
Sometimes, man.
forgetting
Sometimes
you
things-
have hop slams laying around.
I
Jesus.
did. Well, because I bought 2 6-packs of it.
There's people in other countries that can't get drunk, Tony.
Well, they should finish their meals or whatever. I don't know. They should ferment pre-chewed corn. Whatever the hell they do in other countries.
I'm just picturing now they have all their nursing homes or people, you know, they're just gumming corn and everything, mashing it up for them.
That could be our moonshine. That could be our moonshine distillery name,
Oh.
Gummed Corn.
I don't think I'd want to buy that, you know.
You don't want a fifth of gummed corn.
No. Only if it has a consistency of cream corn.
Oh God! Like, can I get some gum corn on the rocks?
Yeah. And it's like pouring curdled milk.
Oh God! That is vile.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Just because we're talking about, it made me think of it because I talked about gummed corn on the rocks, and I love how that my brain works.
Right.
And I'm totally for a T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
But it's been advertised on my Facebook and on my Instagram.
Mm.
It's this T-shirt that says, it's like, I prefer my whiskey neat, but my friends can be whatever that they want to be. It's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
pride shirt or
Sure.
something.
Right.
Right.
Mhm. Straight is what it is, not neat. Straight.
That's what it is. I prefer my whiskey straight, but my
Mhm.
friends can be whatever they want.
Right.
And I love the shirt with one exception. The whiskey that they pictured has ice in the glass.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
that is not straight whiskey. Those savages.
That is correct. If you're going to say that, it should just be straight whiskey.
It
then.
should just be straight
Wait.
whiskey.
What if they found a way to make whiskey ice cubes?
Bro, you just blew my
Or,
mind.
do you remember those those Scotch, like those Tide Pods, that I forgot what company it was.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about those.
Maybe you just drop a couple of those.
God, whatever happened to those? Do you think those still exist?
I don't know. Probably not. It was probably a fad.
I remember you and I talked about trying to track those down to try them.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see if I can find anything real quick here.
Tide Pods, get you drunk.
Yeah. Woohoo. Like, this tastes like Tide. Like, damn it, I told you not to get those. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want to be ultra white.
Right.
Forever.
Glenlivet was the company that made them.
Yeah, that's right. Because I remember going, God. This is kind of like a salty follow-up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling it probably just, it did not blow up exactly.
Yeah, they're from like a year ago, so I don't know. All the stories and stuff I'm seeing, I'm not really seeing anything.
I imagine we're kind of like, this is weird.
Yeah. But I would definitely it.
Now, I mean, all right, we're going to talk about it again real brief. And maybe this is exactly what we said the last time.
All right, yeah, I'm not seeing anything new about it.
That you got like a nice Scotch, like Glenlivet.
Yeah.
Do you really want a Tide Pod of it, or do you want like a Tide Pod of something like Fireball?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I feel like you want more of something you're going to shoot. Like Jameson's, I would understand because people shoot Jameson's more. Glenfiddich is usually a little pricier. I would rather sip that than, just have
right?
just have it all in one dose, basically.
Yeah, it seems weird to me.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you can like bite the corner off, like a soup dumpling.
Ooh, that'd be all right.
I mean, whiskey is soup, right?
Yeah, it is now. If it wasn't,
fuck yeah,
delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So this week also, I've mentioned on here a few times about how a lot of times late at night, like after I'm done playing games or whatever, I'll turn the TV, flip it over to the TV, and I'll watch episodes of Ridiculousness or Catfish, just kind of whichever is on. And on Ridiculousness, they played a video that I had never seen before somehow. That's like 7 years old, and I sent it to you.
Oh, goddamn! That song has been stuck in my head.
And it's by an artist named Hot Ham and Cheese.
Which is also Delicious Sandwich.
And the song, I forgot what song they played on the show, but when I went to look him up, like the reason I looked it up is in the video they showed on the show, he was talking about how, like, when it's hot, he makes grilled cheese sandwiches on the sidewalk, and he showed him with a spatula, like, flipping a grilled cheese.
Oh, my God. That is hilarious.
And I just lost it, and I'm like, well, I got to look this guy up for sure. And the first song that came up when I looked him up was called Titties on My Head. And this song is so bad, but it's just glorious.
It's so bad, it's good.
That's what I mean.
It's amazing.
It fits right in there with some of the other stuff we've loved over the years.
See when I watched that, that's exactly what I said. I'm like, I love terrible music videos.
Right.
And this is 7 years old.
Yeah.
How have I never seen this before?
I'm so disappointed that I've never seen Hot Ham and Cheese before.
Right? I mean, for the past 3 days, I think, I've had, look to the left, look to the right. I'm looking for some titties tonight.
Yeah.
Put your titties on my head, go. Put your titties on my head, go.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Now you know why it's go. It's not girl. It's
I know.
go.
I don't. Yeah. So I'll have the link in the show notes, of course, because everyone needs to watch this.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and I
should take a little snippet of. Oh, I might get.
Yeah,
I wonder if I could take a little snippet and put it on Instagram. I don't know if that'll work.
I don't know. Yeah, I we need to get Hot Ham and Cheese on the Enthusiast is what we need.
Oh my God!
Because I want to ask
if we could get Hot Ham and Cheese on the Enthusiast, that'd be amazing. You know what's one thing I noticed about that video?
What's that?
Hot Ham and Cheese probably has C cups.
Yeah, he's not shy about shaking his titties.
Yeah, there was one brief moment I was trying to figure out, did they just zoom in on his chest to show these titties?
Oh man, that would have been great. That would have been so funny if the titties on his head were his.
Were his titties? That's so meta.
Oh man, that would have been so funny. Like, just have him, like, shave his chest so he wouldn't be quite so obvious, you know? Oh, man, that would have been
Like,
good.
he's sitting there, like, dancing in that vest. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
that dude's got titties.
Yeah. I don't know what compelled him to go with a vest, but
I don't know.
I ain't
That
mad at him.
sick-ass cleavage, I guess.
I guess, right? When you got it, flaunt it, you know?
And I think one of my favorite parts of the video is when they go, like pixel art,
Yeah. Yeah.
but his mouth is still, like, real.
Right? Like, the only thing I can think of is they went pixel art because that way they could get away with showing titties. Like, if it were played somewhere.
Pixel titties.
Yeah, because those count as
Yeah.
cartoons, basically, then, you know, so. That's, yeah.
I'm looking for some titties tonight.
Yeah, if this was back in the day when we played songs and stuff, we'd probably be going out to that, you know, at the end of the show,
absolutely.
for sure.
We would have been going out there for like the next 50 episodes.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually. You're right. Oh,
Put
man.
your titties on my head.
I fully expected, like, because the episode of Ridiculousness was an older one, you know, because I didn't know, man, that show's been on a long time.
Has it now? I didn't know that.
I forgot how many seasons. There's like 7 or 9 seasons, something like that. I mean, there's a lot.
Really?
I just never paid attention to it. And
Right.
like I said, that video when I saw him flipping that hot ham and cheese or the cheese sandwich on the sidewalk, and I just cracked up. And immediately I had that, like, you know, the vibes of songs we've talked about in the past, you know. So
Like Ice JJ Fish?
oh, for sure. For sure.
Something about your girl.
Oh my god. Did you ever put a playlist up of those
Yeah.
songs? Okay, I thought you did.
In fact, whoa.
Whoa. All right. Well, now we got to
Jeez,
start
Steve.
over. Jeez.
Yeah, we got to start over. Yep.
Ruined.
Yeah, I do believe I put that song in our playlist.
Okay.
Or I might have put it on my play. No, I put it in my own personal playlist.
Oh, well, of course.
I'll have to make sure I add hot ham and cheese. Oh,
Right.
I do. Oh, my phone's being used for
Yeah,
Skype.
it's being
Never
used
mind.
for other stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely.
Did you see the name of his album that
No.
it's advertised at the end of that video? It's
No.
just called Nah, Bitch.
This dude, man. I really should look up to see if he's got any like new stuff out. You know.
I after I watched that video, I was like, I need to go down the rabbit hole here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of rabbit hole, that's actually the bourbon I'm drinking tonight. Rabbit Hole Bourbon.
Wow, that didn't sound like an advertisement at all,
It should be though. Are you listening, Rabbit Hole?
or any
I'll
other bourbon
advertise.
company. It can be gummed corn bourbon for all we care. If it's free, we'll
Yeah.
drink it. Yeah.
Gummed corn, bottled in bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff you were talking about earlier in our little Twitter chat.
Yeah.
That George Dickel.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find that shit because it's a soup. You know, it's supposed to be delicious and affordable
Yeah.
if you could find it.
Right. That was what I read for those.
Now it's funny.
Yeah. What?
Is what did Dev say, or you or Dev said it was like a $29.99 suggested retail price.
That's what it's supposed to cost. Yeah.
So at Wildside Brewing, they've got quite the bourbon selection,
Yeah.
right? And that was on there. I was like, oh shit, I kind of want to try it, but I'm not going to be drinking whiskey. I'm hanging out with my daughter.
Yeah.
You know how much a 2-ounce pour that was there?
Huh.
$10.
Wow. Interesting. So 3 pours
Right.
pays for the bottle. Well, maybe not. We don't know for sure what they're paying, but yeah.
I would assume they're paying less than $29.99 though. If
Yeah.
that's the retail.
Right.
Because I know it's because it's supposed to be so good, it's sought after.
Right. And this is
Hence the secondary market, like Dev was talking
right.
about.
And this is the second year. From what I read, last year's version of it. For real quick, for those who don't know, we're talking about what was it again? George Dickel, bottled in.
George Dickel, bottled in bond.
Yeah, and it's what 13 year, I think.
I think so.
Whiskey, and it's it did really well in like various contests and stuff. And the bottles are supposed to be $39.99, which is really not, which is pretty good
For a
price
good
for whiskey.
bourbon,
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
really good.
So,
Yeah.
that's why. And I was reading a newsletter thingy that I get, and they were talking about it, and I was like, oh, I'll have to talk about this. And then I saw they had apparently last year's won a bunch of awards, and
Yeah.
bottles of that, I guess, go for well over $100 now.
Yeah, you might find it shocking. I follow various whiskey and bourbon subreddits.
Yeah.
So about a month ago, all these guys started talking about this bourbon on there. That's why I was like, oh, I should try to find it.
Okay.
know?
Well, my co-host on the Crazy Life, Jen, actually, is she's been chasing whiskeys and stuff occasionally recently. So,
really?
Yeah. So I'm going to ask her if by chance she's procured any of it, or if maybe some of the people that she knows who are hunting for whiskeys can maybe keep an eye out for a bottle for us to have a drink of.
I didn't know she was into the whiskeys.
Yeah. So
good for her.
Yeah, she's been grabbing different ones, and she knows people in different areas and stuff, so they can maybe meet up and trade or whatever. So because
nice.
you can't get certain ones in other areas and whatever. So yeah,
right.
yeah, like I said, this stuff was it's supposed to be $40 for a bottle, but the site that I got the thing from had a link that was like, here's a site that shows places that'll ship kind of all over the country or whatever. And most of the places won't ship. And they want more like $60, $70 a bottle for it. So,
right.
Which,
like
if the taste profile is what they claim it is, it's probably worth that money.
It's probably worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend $70 for a bottle of whiskey. So,
see, when I first started hearing about this, I messaged the liquor cabinet.
Ah, nice.
Like, hey, do you guys have this yet? And at the time, they didn't have it, and my dumbass never followed up.
Oh, right.
You
silly goose.
I know, right?
But
that's what I gotta do is I just gotta make friends with the guys that own that place.
Yeah.
So like, hey, if you get good shit, just set it aside. I'll definitely buy it from you.
Right.
Unless it's like stupid expensive, then go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the problem, like Dev said, is the problem is trying to find some of these bottles at an affordable price because, they're limited. And again, as we all know with whiskey, they can't just make more of it. You have to age it. So you got to wait. And each batch that comes out, like, this year's 13 or next year's 13, there's going to be similarities. But like they even said in this newsletter, it's like, the one of the guys who works for the company was talking about how they tried to keep most of the notes, but of course they want to tinker with it a little bit from year to year. So there is a difference,
Yeah.
So
it's like I have this bourbon downstairs. It's Four Roses.
Yeah.
Single batch. I can't remember now. Single batch, whatever. But apparently Four Roses, when they make their bourbon blend, they have like 13 different bourbons, and they use different components to make all these different bourbons, and they blend them all into the Four Roses bourbon.
Right.
So the shit I have downstairs is like a select batch from like 4 barrels as opposed to the 13. So it tastes different.
Right.
Yeah.
Unlike,
so, I mean, I totally get that it's like every year for that George Dickel might taste a little different.
Yeah. Which is also a draw to it. Because that makes you want to buy it every year, for sure, to try the differences and whatever.
Isn't it crazy when you become an older gentleman like us? Because you remember, let's rewind. Back when we just drink to get drunk.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit what things tasted like.
No, for the most part, no.
If it tasted fruitier, it's probably better.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh man, let me just take a little sip here. That's delicious.
Right.
I'm going to put that away now. I still haven't got into my infinity bottle. I've been letting it sit.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't make it though.
The first bottle of the Salty Language Spit Bucket brand. Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, if we ever have a blended whiskey, we got to, unless I'm sure somebody probably already has done that, but if not, we're calling our Spit Bucket. So
I like it.
Yeah.
Spit Bucket.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
that's
once things get a little normal and stuff around like Earth.
Yeah.
I might buy some brewing equipment, man.
Oh, perfect.
You remember how we're always talking about how we have the names of our shows?
Yeah.
Are the perfect beer names?
Sure.
This has got to start.
Yeah, I'm with you. It should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as you enjoy beer and I enjoy beer,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can come over and I can I can watch you try it and like, is he gonna die? Oh, cool, I can try it now too.
Right? Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
And and then as a side hustle, you've got a good enough size basement for us to finally start doing meth. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
First you start with the beer brewing,
yeah.
then the meth.
Well, I figure we do the beer out in your garage and we do the meth in the basement. Well, actually, it's probably safer to do it the opposite way.
Yeah, but I mean, you can smell the meth fumes from the garage.
True. I was just thinking if there's an
The
explosion.
basement, I can run the fumes through the cat litter box, and it just smells like cat shit.
Like, do you smell that? It smells like meth and cat shit. It's just Tony's house.
Funny enough, that's the name of my punk band, Meth and Cat Shit.
I'd go see that.
Yeah, I'd see them.
Sounds like a terrible. I'm not stopping by the merch booth though. I'll tell you that.
Why not, dude?
Yeah, first hit's free, right?
Yeah, first it's free.
Like, is this meth or cat shit? Who knows? Yes. Yes.
You know those little blue nuggets
yes,
in Fresh Step?
I was just
That
gonna
ain't
say
Fresh
it.
Step.
I was just gonna say that. Oh man, shit. Got Heisenberg making.
Exactly, making Fresh Step.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff, man. Well, I don't know if this is picking up on the mic or not, but apparently my neighbors or someone's decided to cut their grass right outside my window. So
I'll be honest, I can't hear it.
all right, well, good. We're gonna pretend nobody can hear it then.
All right, perfect.
Oh man. So did you? Sorry. Go ahead. Good.
I was just saying, man, it is a nice night out here.
Yeah.
Did I do what though, bro?
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you saw the story that was fresh out of Ohio. You know, when everyone's talking about all the, white supremacy and everything, and most people, immediately think of like the South.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But as I've said countless times, this was in Ohio, not Michigan, but still, it's still, I don't know what it is about these two states, but they're very, I don't know. They're very, as I've said before, Michigan being the south of the north and whatever, it's like this kind of fits this, but this is just stupid, not south or north or anything. This is just idiots. Did you see that there were two people that got fired from a Little Caesars for putting like pepperoni in the shape of a swastika on a pizza?
What is wrong with people, Brian?
Right?
Now, it's one thing if someone goes, hey, I'm special ordering through my Little Caesars app. I really would like pepperoni swastikas.
Right.
Yeah.
Even then.
It's another thing just to do it.
Yeah, even if they request it, I still feel like you say no on that request and just put a giant dick on there instead.
The pepperoni distribution is not cool for swastika. There's going to be certain pieces that get taller pieces, none at all.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, you're right.
Terrible.
Just from a pizza perspective, that'd be awful. I'd be mad at that alone. I mean, I'd be mad about, the other.
If I open it up, I'd be like, oh my God, a swastika. Two, I'd be like, what the fuck? I got gypped on pepperoni.
Yeah, right? Maybe. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it was a Little Caesars in Brook Park, Ohio. Not the Brook Park you and I are familiar with, as in...
As in the worst apartment complex in the world.
Dude.
Maybe not. There's probably an apartment complex in like Afghanistan that's a little bit worse.
Yeah, that are probably worse. Like they don't have walls. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this park that we're referring to, or not park, it's a apartment complexes, whatever. Like every time, like from us growing up fairly close to the area, it's like every time you hear sirens, you just listen for a minute and be like, Brook Park. Because you could tell, about how far they went, and it was like, oh my God. But yeah,
my dad lived back there briefly. It was a shit show.
Yeah, I remember you and I going back there trying to get movies for Family Video that one time.
Oh God,
having no luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did not hear this story though.
Yeah, I don't. It says Misty, Alaska, and her husband Jason opened their pizza box to pepperonis placed on their food in form of a swastika. The couple said, they brought it from blah blah blah. But
now, are they a black couple? Is that what this whole thing started, or is it just some?
Yeah, I don't see anything that says.
Okay.
So
obviously that would make it like 8,000 times worse.
Oh yeah, of course. The employees were immediately fired, and but yeah, there's no like it doesn't get. There's not a lot of details on it. It was from our Channel 13 local news here, and
I don't understand why. Like, okay, if I'm working at Little Caesars, Brian,
yeah.
and you call me and order pizza, I might fuck around for toppings and make an image.
Oh, for sure, I'd expect it.
Yeah, exactly.
If
I'm
I
not
just got
sending just a random swastika out.
right, if you worked there and I ordered a pizza, I'd expect one of two things: way too many toppings, or like you said, a dick, basically.
Yeah. Like if I'm at Little Caesars and they go, oh, this is going to Stuart, Brian, I'll be like, with a Y? They'd be like, yes. I'll be like, I'm making that pizza.
Right.
And one, I'm going to fuck that bitch up with toppings.
Yeah.
And two, there's definitely going to be like a bacon dick.
Yeah. For sure, right?
Yeah. But I'm not just going to be like, hey, guys, isn't it going to be hilarious? Let's make a swastika.
Yeah. And send it to anyone.
That's not fun or funny.
No. And I wouldn't even do that to my friends. Like,
No.
like even if somebody that you were friends with might think that's funny, I wouldn't even risk that, because what if it gets delivered to the wrong house? What if somebody's over? Like I would not. It's like, the fuck is wrong with these people? And it goes back to something. Every time somebody I know gripes about like fast food workers or whatever, and I'm like, a lot of times what you run into is you've got people that work a lot of these jobs that this is a extra money or spending money job, not a career or a pay my bills job. You know
what I just thought of?
Huh.
How many do you think like hamburgers go out where people draw shit with mustard but you never see it?
Oh, probably tons. Yeah.
Because a pizza, you pop the box and there's your pixel art of pepperonis.
Yeah, right. But you're right.
Now, if someone made titties on my head in pepperoni, I'm selling that on eBay.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
No, I just don't understand the thought process behind it.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm glad they got fired, but the sad part is it's like they'll just go get some other shitty type job. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not...
Yeah.
I'm not saying this should ruin someone's life, essentially, but it's like, there isn't
should
really...
have some effect, though.
Yeah, there's really nothing else you can do, though. I mean, unless there's some sort of like... And I'm not even saying that they should have like, hate crime charges or anything brought up on them, unless it was done knowingly to somebody who would be like a Jewish couple, or
like who ordered that pizza? Rosenthal?
Yeah,
let me get that one.
Right. So it's like,
yeah.
And I don't know, like the people involved. It doesn't say anything about anything like that, or there being any sort of previous knowledge or whatever. But it's probably just two shitheads, at Little Caesars going, this will be funny,
Like, bro, I dare you to put pepperoni swastika on there.
Yeah, basically.
No way, man. Dude, I'll give you $5. All right.
Boy, I hope they don't sound like that. That's awful.
I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
that's the one thing I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for fun and hijinks.
Right.
That's not fun.
No, it's not funny. It's not, yeah.
Like, if they made a pepperoni peace sign, one, no, it wouldn't even make the news.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Because that's not interesting.
Right. I'd still be mad that my toppings distribution was fucked up, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is this shit? Unless you're getting the bottom of the peace sign, that's like the prime slice.
Well, the funniest part to me about this whole thing... Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah, like, that's my slice.
Yeah, where it's, like, outlined in pepperoni, for sure. Yeah, I'll take that one.
The rest of you bitches clearly ordered cheese pizza. I get that slice.
Yeah, or except for whoever got the one piece that's the
straight-up piece.
Yeah.
The dick of the peace sign.
Right.
Yeah.
It says in the article that the people tried to call, the Little Caesars place that they got it from, and there was no answer. So what they ended up doing was taking a picture, and it didn't say how. I missed how, whether it was Twitter or Facebook or whatever, but they sent it via social media directly to Little Caesars, and
I'm sure Little Caesars was like, pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm pretty sure that's all that little guy says.
Yeah, well, he hits his spear on the ground, the pizzas flip a couple of times, and then he's just like, bring me their heads, and everyone's like, wait, he says something other than pizza?
Yeah, exactly. Does some like old school Roman justice.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with him. He feeds you to like lions in the oh shit,
Like
I can't
people in the Coliseum.
Coliseum, thank you. I just was like, durr.
Like people. This is Little Caesars. This isn't Little Gestapos.
Yeah. Oh, I take it back. It wouldn't
So-
be in the Coliseum. It'd be in Little Caesars Arena.
I mean, that is the Coliseum of Detroit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. That's insane to me.
Shitheads. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, learn your
Special
lesson, people.
instructions. I'd really enjoy a pepperoni swastika.
Yeah,
what?
right. Can you imagine? Like I said, can you imagine? You're just. I'm sure they get some dumb shit sent in those things.
Oh, I'm sure. Because people are assholes.
Yeah, and some are nice where people are like, can you put a heart shape because this is for whatever. Oh, whatever. Meanwhile, like I said, if somebody was like, look, it's a pizza with heart-shaped pepperoni, I'd be like, where the fuck's all my pepperoni?
Yeah, like this topping distribution is bullshit.
I just flip it right into the ground. Like, this isn't even pizza.
Yeah.
No, I certainly would do that.
Special instructions. Can you please write on the inside of the box, sorry you lost your baby? This will make it up.
Oh. Well, I mean, depends on where the pizza's from. No.
To check behind the couch. That old gag.
Yep. I mean, as a person who's received a pizza with writing inside the box.
Have you now?
I did for a few years ago. Someone
I don't remember the story.
Yeah, somebody on Twitter for my birthday asked me if I was having pizza because it was my birthday and knowing I enjoy pizza. And I said, no,
Right.
Whatever. And they called a local pizza place and had a pizza sent to me and had happy birthday written on the inside of the box and sent me like some cookies with it too.
That's fucking
Yeah, it was
dope.
super nice of them. Yeah.
That's why the internet's amazing.
Yeah. It was very cool of
And
someone
then-
to do that. Yeah.
And then you
I'm
also
being
have
vague
swastika
because the
pizzas.
person asked me not to identify who they were. So,
That's fair.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though.
But it's really awesome that someone, like you said, somebody you never met, and they're just like, hey, I just want to do this for you because it's it's just a cool thing to do for somebody. Awesome.
Yeah, indeed.
Uh-huh.
I've always kind of thought about that. Like, how cool would it be just like you're just on social media and you're like the golden light of God. Oh, I'm gonna send you something.
Right.
Swastika
pizza. Yep.
I mean, I've kind of, but it's not. But that's people I know. It's like I've, because I thank God for my phone. I know when everyone's birthday is, and I've sent people like gifts for their birthday via Amazon and shit like that.
Oh, I thought you meant gifts, like GIF.
Yes, that too. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
mm-hmm. That makes
yeah,
sense.
I've never done it. I've never done it to a stranger. Maybe I've never even done the old like, hey, the person behind me in the drive-through, I got their bill. I've never done that either.
Yeah. See, I'd never do that because it'd be my luck that asshole would be ordering like $700 worth of stuff. No.
Like, oh, they ordered 18 triple Whoppers and
Yeah.
a shake. Be like, actually, I'll pay for it, but I need that.
Yeah. There was a thing that was going around on Facebook that was like that basically that someone said they did something along those lines where they offered to pay for the person's behind them and then they took all the food or something. I don't remember. It was something like
Oh,
that. It
yeah, I
was,
remember reading that. It was like the
Yeah.
person was being like a real asshole or something.
yeah.
So they paid for the food and then took it.
Yeah. I was like, all right. I mean, you knew right away. It was like, all right, this is probably fake, and it was, but
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. I'm with you though. Like I've also never been the recipient of anything like that to where somebody, in front of me pays for, although I don't drink coffee, so that's not going to happen to me, but, never had
Right.
anyone at the liquor store say, hey, that guy's bottle of whiskey's on me, nothing.
Like at the bar, like, hey, I'll take that gentleman's drink.
Yeah. I mean, I have had people just buy me drinks at the bar, but that's just random circumstance more than it is anything. Like when we were over at Whiskey's that one time, remember that one dude was like just being crazy right next to me, and then it was like, oh man, let me buy you a beer.
I forgot all about that fucking savage.
He was all right, yeah. But just
And
straight
see,
up.
It's too bad that place isn't still open because I could like
Yeah.
ride my bike there now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's why they
Although-
closed.
Yeah, probably.
They were like, "Oh God, Tony lives close now. Shutter it up."
Like we can't have that.
No. Like, what happened? Did
Oh.
you guys get in trouble? Yeah, that's it. They're like, "No, we're boarding up for a hurricane." Little did you know you're the hurricane.
Hurricane, El Tigre.
Yeah. Oh, no sound drop.
Yeah, no. Ding, 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 ding. Rawr, El Tigre. There you go. It's like the sound drop.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like you should record that and have that just as a one.
Yeah, just the El Tigre Part B or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's so like a kid's like portrait of the family kind of version of something.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, right.
Like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, like thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you about the time, Brian? I probably did, but I don't know if I ever told our listening audience. When I was in Spanish class in high school,
Mm-hmm.
we had to make family trees.
No,
And my family tree got me called into the counselor. Have I ever told you a story?
I don't think so. No, I don't
Okay, so we had to do
or
family trees, right?
Or I don't remember it because this is seriously what, like 25 years ago.
Yeah, like
So.
20 plus years ago, because we're old as dirt.
Yeah.
And so, at the time I really enjoyed drawing a lot more than I do now. I still enjoy drawing, but I was better at it because
Yeah.
I did it more.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm going to make all my family like
Dicks.
comic characters and shit like
Oh,
that. So like
right.
I made my dad like Calvin's dad from Calvin and Hobbes.
Sure.
So I had my family tree.
Mm.
And then me was representing the family tree. I made myself as Beavis with a chainsaw cutting the tree down. And they sent me straight to the counselor.
I don't see why. Like, what's the problem there?
I was just like, I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, they apparently they're like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah, you're like, I'm a teenager and I don't see myself carrying on the trees, so I'm cutting it down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is just me signifying I'm killing my family.
Yeah.
That's what this means
in
Spanish.
By not directly doing them in with the chainsaw, but I'm going to just cut the tree down.
Yeah, just the tree down.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure they're on the respective branches that I'm cutting the tree down.
Yeah, right. Hopefully the fall will harm them in ways, so I'm indirectly doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Man, what a waste that class was. I know barely knows. I learned more Spanish going to Mexico than I did in that class.
I've learned most of my Spanish on Sesame Street, so,
See,
I never took any foreign languages. So.
right?
Okay.
I know. Well, you didn't miss much.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured.
Yeah.
Most of the people I've known that have taken foreign languages have not really used them much afterwards. So.
My sister took 4 years of Spanish.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to know how much she still knows.
Yeah. That would be a fun test, right? Like, take people who
Right.
did take 4 years of various foreign languages and see how they do on a test.
I mean, my thought is like when we went to Mexico, I was like, all right, I want to be able to say good morning, thank you, the basic stuff.
Right. Good morning, thank you.
Because-
I've messed the bed.
Yeah.
And where is the
Sorry about
bathroom?
all the puke everywhere.
Right. And where
I
is
don't
the
know
bathroom?
where my pants are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because it's like, I don't know, it just seemed like it was more respectful to just talk,
Yeah.
say certain things in their language.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And not just like slow in English.
Yeah. It's super easy. All you do is whatever they say, you just respond with K. That's it.
Okay.
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 Yeah. You just change the inflection on it. So it
I
goes
think
anywhere
we were
from
like 4. Huh?
I was going to say that way it goes anywhere from being a question to a standoffish statement
Exactly.
because it becomes the letter K at some point.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
K? K. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I said okay. Like,
Like Jesus Christ. Okay.
enough.
I think it was like 4 or 5 days in. I was like, Dos cerveza, por favor.
Right.
Gracias.
Right.
Sitting there thinking, feeling like I lived there for like 8 years.
Yeah. You're that asshole walking around Jamaica going, yeah, man.
Oh, I never did that.
Good.
I never did that.
All right.
But I would.
Like, oh, jeez.
I got that dopey, the dopey Bob Marley hat with the fake dreads.
Oh, for sure.
Everything Irish.
Yeah. Oh, man. Everyone's just shaking, just like somebody's been to the gift shop.
Exactly, right?
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
I'll take one giant blunt and one giant hat. And yeah, the one with the dreads. And
yeah, definitely don't want the dreads.
Yeah. You know what? Make it two of the hats. I'm gonna give one
Yeah.
to somebody else.
Yeah. Because I totally want to. Once I go home to America.
Right. Yeah, you got to speak louder. Right.
Yeah, louder and exactly. I want to drive around in my, super inefficient vehicle with my dog wearing that hat as well.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be mad at you putting Bomber in that.
Yeah, Bomber in a reggae hat. That'd
Yeah.
be dope.
That I would allow.
Like, do you have dreads that look like apricot fur? That's
Ooh.
what my vet classified her as. It's not orange and white. She was white and apricot.
Wow. So somebody started in like interior design and then moved to veterinarian school.
Apparently, right?
Yeah.
I was like, wow, apricot.
Like, what'd you go to school for? Oh, I'm a vet, and my minor's in interior decorating.
Yeah, interior design.
Interesting. All right.
Like, if you go into our kennels, the feng shui.
Now the question: did they say apricot or apricot?
They just wrote it down.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't. They didn't. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, they didn't tell me.
They didn't put any sass on it when they wrote it. So all right.
No, there's no umlauts or anything.
Like umlauts over apricot. Although
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know, but it sounds like a great name for something.
Apricot umlaut?
No, umlauts
it
over.
Sounds delicious.
No, umlauts over apricots. I almost said apricot.
You say umlauts over apricot? What is this, a charity?
Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna get all the metal bands that have umlauts in their name.
Yeah, it's the Norwegian black metal circuit,
Yes.
but they're raising money for starving people in Africa.
Right? Yeah.
Umlauts over Africa. Yes.
All right, so that's even better than apricots.
I mean, I did see a sweet video last week of it was a wedding in Nigeria,
Yeah.
and they were rocking out the System of a Down.
Oh, I thought they were rocking out to titties on my head.
They should. If they heard titties on my head, they would rock out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they were like rocking out the System of a Down. It was great.
All right.
I think I'm probably way louder than I think right now.
That's probably normal.
You're fine.
Like I'm sure the neighbors are like,
I don't think they care.
Oh, the
Okay.
neighbors who were so loud I had to wait to do the sound check?
good point, Brian.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
tell them, goddamn it, this is America, and you'll be as loud as a fuck.
America. Like, look at this. I've got a cigar. I've got American bourbon.
Right. You're doing American podcast.
Doing American shit.
Yeah.
Talking about me speaking slowly in Mexico.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So there's something I want to bring up
this isn't
that
racist.
you texted me.
Oh, did I? All right.
Yeah, if I had my soundboard, this would be a shut up and take my money.
Okay.
The best corn holders I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, those were cool. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a picture of those. Whoa.
So my buddy here, Brian, texted me. I don't really subscribe to corn holders. I'm a savage. I'll pick up hot corn with my hands.
Yeah, you're
Right?
a savage, all right. Yeah.
I am a savage.
Mhm.
But my lady friend here, she's like, we need corn holders. I'm like, why do we need corn holders? We don't need corn holders. We're savages. And then I went to Kroger one day, and on clearance, there was Wiener Dog corn holders. And I'm like, I'm buying these.
Okay, yeah, you definitely got to buy those. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're hilarious.
Right.
Now I'm regretting my decision
Yeah.
because the corn holders you sent me are
Mhm.
far superior.
Yeah.
Because they're goddamn the best there is at what he does. The Crazy Canuck, Weapon Zero,
X.
or it's Weapon X, my bad.
Yeah.
Wolverine hands as corn holders.
Yeah. My favorite, when I was just looking them up, my favorite description is, where is it? From comicbook.com. It says corn on the claws.
Corn on the claws. That's amazing. That's also Santa Claus's fetish.
Oh, you're talking about Corn with a K, right? And not the band, but the food truck owned by the band.
Yes, the food truck owned by the band.
Right.
When it goes to SantaCon or whatever they call that.
Sure, right.
When all these people dress up like Santa drink and fight each other.
Yeah.
whatever that is in New York,
I believe
a thing.
I think it's called December.
Oh, it's 25 days of madness.
Yeah. Everyone's wearing a Santa hat and they're just always fighting. And
I mean, it's true.
Oh,
it's
man.
True.
Oh, hey, look, GameStop actually. There we go. Cool. I can just link it directly to GameStop because that's where I saw them. And I'm not going to lie. I had a $5 rewards thing and I was having trouble finding something yesterday. And I was like, I could go get those for $5 this way.
Dude, those are,
Then I stumbled into...
I'm not a corn holder guy, but those are the best ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of like you. I've gotten to where as I've gotten older, I don't fool with it as much.
Yeah, you just grab it like a savage.
Yeah. And
you never know when you got to stab somebody with that corn in the cup.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I like to do,
a knife.
What I like to do is keep the corn holders that are like knives. You just keep one at the ready, so if anyone reaches to your plate, they don't see the little shiv that you have waiting for them.
Oh, that's true.
And you're probably not going to kill them with it, but you're going to let them know, stay the fuck off your plate.
Yeah, you're going to give them 3 little stab wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the claws aren't made out of adamantium, so I'm a little disappointed by that. That would be funny.
Yeah, because I remember growing up, our corn holders looked like little corns, and it just seemed weird to me.
Yeah, we have some of those still. Yeah.
That'd be like I don't know, like a fork that you eat chicken with that looks like a chicken or something. It just seems weird to me.
I like it. I buy that.
But corn on the claws.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's how Wolverine?
Oh my God!
Corn?
I didn't even realize it. How in the hell did I not even notice? That is literally what they're called. I'm such an idiot.
Called corn on the claws?
When I sent you the picture of it too, I never even noticed that was the actual name, or I would have been like, dude, look at the name, Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up buying these, even though like I said, we have some here. But I was like, I don't, in my personal stuff, I don't have any.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, because they're
Do they have oven mitts that look like the Infinity Gauntlet?
I believe.
If not, they should.
I believe they put one out in one of those like collector's boxes at one time.
Dumb.
And I
don't want a collector's box. Get an Infinity.
Well, hold on now, because it was a faulty product. It didn't really work real well.
So people are like, I've got the power of space, time, and soul, and everything else, and they burn their dumb hands getting brownies.
Yeah, it basically really wasn't meant for actual heat. So
that's just dumb.
Yeah, it was something like that. I can't remember. There was a big thing where people were really mad about it. But they put out some other cool products, like the shredder that is, has Shredder's head on top of it, and those make me laugh. Or Thor.
We almost bought that shredder, by the way.
Yeah, I looked at it for a while. I almost bought the meat tenderizer that's Mjolnir.
I haven't seen that, but that's amazing.
I haven't seen it in a while. It was out a while. Yeah, I'm sure you can still find them on Amazon or something. And they've had a few other things like that where they make me guffaw a little bit.
Now, we probably talked about this when we talked about the shredder, but when I Googled that to find, looking for it on the internets.
Yeah.
Do you see there's Ninja Turtle pizza serving set?
Yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah, it has like the handles and shit, like Leonardo swords.
Yes, that was the other thing. I knew there was something else that was Ninja Turtles related, but I couldn't remember what it was. So, yeah. That's why I said it's one of the things I dig about, like when I go in GameStop, because they carry that stuff. Most stores don't really carry much of that stuff, but it's kind of fun. That was the kind of shit that I loved when we had our shop. Like when you're flipping through the Diamond catalog, you just see some of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't order it, but you'd be like, that's funny,
All right, Brian, here's the question for you then.
All right.
So, what should be a geeky gimmick but a kitchen product? Like, what needs to exist?
Oh man,
Because like they have the Starship Enterprise pizza cutter.
Yeah, which is cool.
That's a thing.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think? What should be a thing?
Oh man,
I know it's a toughie.
I almost kind of feel like with Wolverine and like the corn on the claws is great, but you know, like the things for like cutting up dough, or better yet, for like when you're taking apart a chicken, like those big forks.
Oh yeah. Like the like if I had like when I was making my pulled pork, the meat shredders.
Yeah, like so those would be kind of fun to have. Is whether it's Wolverine or some other character with claws type things, that would be kind of a fun thing.
That would be cool.
Can you imagine you slip them on your hand like your like gloves that look like Wolverine? You just tear apart the chicken or whatever.
Yeah, big long blue gloves. That would be cool.
That would be awesome, and your hands would stay clean. You could just rinse them off.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you could make your own with just some, just slip some blue, dishwashing gloves, like slip the metal through that.
But I want an official Marvel licensed product.
Right, not my jank made in the basement.
Yeah,
ones.
not your goddamn backwoods Wolverine meat shredders.
Right.
Now, all right.
Don't lie. If I made them for you and gave them to you, you'd be more than happy to use them.
Oh yeah, I'd probably run around the neighborhood, saying snicked and stuff, terrorizing the horde of redheads over here.
Right. Call me Wolverine.
I got one. It's
Okay.
it's super niche, right?
Okay.
Because it's not very often people use kitchen twine.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need a little kitchen twine. Tie some meat roast down, tie to like some chicken legs together when you're roasting it and all that.
Sure.
So what if you have a kitchen twine dispenser that was like Spider-Man's whip hand?
That would be cool. I would totally. That's
Right?
one of those things I rarely ever need kitchen twine, like you said, but I would totally be down for that.
Right? Like it's just in the thwip position. It comes out from his wrist.
Yeah, it has a little cutter on it.
Yeah.
That way you can just, you don't have to get scissors out or whatever. You could just, kind of like dental floss, how it's got that little metal gimmick in there, so you can just pop, Yeah.
Just pop it off.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
All right.
Have you seen the Deadpool knife block?
Yes, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Because you're talking about the one where it's like his head, right?
Yeah, the knives just stick in his head.
Yeah. That's one of those things I would definitely have if I were still living on my own.
I'm trying to think. What else would be a cool, geeky kitchen gimmick?
I would imagine, I'd probably have upgraded the knives, though, because the knives are probably not great knives. But
I'm sure the knives are hot garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not even knives. They're just handles.
Exactly.
With like a little piece of cardboard so they stay in place,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Oh, geez. Gunfire. Shit. Yeah, people are setting off grenades.
Oh, boy. Not again.
Oh, God. This is just a shadow of things to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tis.
What about like Lord of the Rings One Ring napkin holders?
I think they made something like that.
Did they?
I feel
what
like...
a bunch of assholes.
How dare they come up with something before you? Yeah.
Ooh, okay. What about an instant read thermometer that looks like a lightsaber?
I don't remember seeing that. They've made a lot of things as thermometers, chopsticks and a whole variety of other... I've seen skewers that were like that.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the lightsaber chopsticks.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing... Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything like...
This is truly the food episode, by the way.
Right, yeah. We've definitely talked quite a bit of food stuffs on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm running out of ideas already.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, we didn't really think this through, so...
No, it's salty language. You don't think anything through.
Right.
Except when we're making pizzas. Then we definitely think that through.
Yeah. What about you just have a little torch that's like the Human Torch?
That'd be cool. It looks like his hand or something.
Yeah, it looks like that's when you click the thing on the back of it or whatever. It looks like he shoots flames out. Well, it wouldn't shoot.
Or you could have. It'd be a more popular product though. It'd be Iron Man's hand.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Because people would be like, Human Torch. He's just on fire or whatever.
Just wear the Iron Man glove and use it as a flashlight.
Now that would be cool.
Or you just wear the arc reactor and that's what it's for. It just hooks up to your chest for when you're taking out the garbage and shit.
If I could have a grill flashlight that I could set on my chest.
Yeah.
Because I used to have one of those minor flashlights to stick on your head like a fucking idiot.
Like that looks like a little kid, but it's a flashlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it looks like a 7-year-old Polynesian boy
That's very
with a
weird.
flashlight.
All right. Very
No, but
specific also.
but yeah, if you could have like an arc reactor flashlight, that'd be cool.
I'm sure that exists because that just
I'm sure
seems
it
like,
does, too.
because I know they made arc reactor things that you could, like I think it had like straps so you could wear it and kind of basically cut a hole in a shirt so it would look, dope in there or whatever.
Mhm.
But
Like, oh look, guys, I'm Tony Stark.
yeah, and you're like, oh,
Like,
cool.
no,
So
you're
if
not.
I
You have
remove,
an Amazon account.
oh, I was like, so if I remove that, you'll die. Let's not find
Maybe.
out. No, guys, back up. Ah, man.
Hmm.
What about
Hmm?
for around your grill, like a Batman's,
Okay.
like Batman's utility belt?
Dude, if I could get a Batman utility belt that had like my pliers,
Or
my tongs and shit on it,
yeah, or
or
you basically have like Cable's outfit with like the 9 million pockets on it that Rob Liefeld put on there. You could have everything on that thing.
do you ever think like, what if Cable really needs something and he can't find the right
Oh,
pocket?
right, like he can't remember which pouch it's in. That'd be annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Cable's like, man, guys, I'm from the future and we don't have ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, sad.
I'm eating an ice cream sandwich. He's eating his ice cream sandwich and he's like, oh shit, Lactaid. And he's got to like shuffle through his thousands of pockets trying to, like, he's like dumping ammo everywhere trying to figure out where his Lactaid is
Yeah, because those
before he shits his pants. He's got to like time travel again to tell himself what pocket it is so he doesn't shit his pants.
He just shows up like Nathan, I'm you from the future. Right shoulder pocket. Just remember
Right
that.
shoulder pocket.
Like,
exactly.
what are you talking about? You'll know when you need to know. A few minutes later, ooh, ice cream sandwich.
Like, oh shit, guys, ice cream sandwiches.
Uh-oh. Like, oh, right shoulder pocket.
Like, oh my god, Future B was so good. When Future him turns around to walk through the portal, his pants are just a mess.
Yep.
Yeah, he's trying to find the right timeline for a good laundromat.
Yeah. Be like, did you send an ice cream sandwich? Don't worry about it.
And don't worry about it. I gotta go find a timeline where Old Navy's still open. Like, what?
Oh, shit. That'd be terrible. Damn.
That would be terrible.
I guess it wouldn't be. I mean, at least you could, time travel and correct your mistake there,
I mean, that's true. That's the benefit of being Cable, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's it. There's no other.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cybernetic guy, no.
Forget it.
You would think he's got a bionic eye, a bionic arm. They can figure out the shitting his pants problem.
No, because he always just his blind spot is dairy.
Yeah, right. Exactly. He loves cheese.
He just can't help himself. They don't have it in the future, so when he comes back,
He's like, oh shit, you guys got chocolate milk.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, in his cybernetic budget, he didn't spring for the cybernetic sphincter.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, they're like, you got like $6,000 left. Do you want the eye or do you want the asshole? Like, I better take the eye. It's more tactically.
Oddly enough, it'll look the same because his eye can glow.
Oh God, you're right. His eye is a balloon dot.
Like, I guess the eye. Like, that'll look cool, right? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever you want, dude.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. This is your free punch card cybernetic thing, so whatever.
Those are the only two options.
Yeah, eye or asshole.
Oh man, better yet, he just flips a coin. Like,
He's like, I don't know. Yeah, Siri.
fuck it. Yeah. Oh man.
Stupid Cable.
Yeah.
Oh man, that made me happy.
Yeah. Oh, man. You know my favorite part? The only thing I ever liked about that character is that tattoo he has that, like, talks to him.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, he's got a tattoo, like a girl. I think it's on one of his arms, and she, like, talks to him, basically.
I mean, fun fact, Moana had the same thing rolling.
the dairy problem?
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember. What was the Rock's character Moana? The fuck's his name?
Shit, I don't remember.
But yeah, his tattoos did shit too. And he's probably lactose intolerant
Right.
because he's island folk. I don't think they really milk cows and shit.
They might.
I think if he ate an ice cream sandwich, he'd be doomed.
Maybe.
You're welcome. And he like runs away holding his ass.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I made boom booms.
That's how he formed Hawaii.
Oh my.
Since he's a demigod and stuff.
Right.
Maui. Is that his name? Maui?
It's
Maui. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Sure.
It's all right.
As long as it's not going to when you claim somebody was Indian and they weren't.
Yeah, that was great.
Oof.
Yeah, shit happens, Brian. Just ask Cable.
I guess. Yeah, man, he knows it. Yeah.
He knows it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't know anymore. Yeah, it looks like his name was Maui. Yeah.
All right, nailed it.
Yeah, Maui.
That is actually a fun-ass movie if you've ever watched it.
I have not watched it.
You've never watched it?
Nah, it's in my, I think it's on Disney Plus. I think it's in my
It is definitely on Disney Plus.
So, maybe I'll have to.
I would recommend you watch Avatar first.
Yeah, but I mean, I got to gear up because here in a couple days, Hamilton's going to be in Disney Plus.
As much as my daughter loves that musical, I almost want to watch it just to see what the hype's about.
I'm actually like, I'm going to watch it at some point. I won't right away because it's probably going to be like laggy as hell because their mom's going to be wanting to watch it.
Everyone's going to be watching it, yeah.
So, by the way, in whatever season of Curb I'm in, he is doing a play with Lin-Manuel Miranda, because I can't speak apparently. And he plays such a great part in there, where he's kind of a controlling, a bit of an asshole. But of course, Larry David is always the asshole in Curb.
Oh yeah, he's Larry David. It's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of a fun thing, if you will.
A fun little thing.
Mm-hmm. Because of course, it blows up because it's Larry David.
And Curb. It's got to blow up.
Yeah. So, oh man, I was trying to think. I was just looking. I don't think I have anything else. I think
I got one thing, my dude.
All right.
So I know. Yes, I guess I'll accept your cookies, stupid website. I'm not turning off ad blocker. No,
they're poison cookies, though.
It's fine. They're still cookies.
But they come with
I'll
a
go
free
on
topping.
top of the world.
Yeah, right.
All right, so I know you were never into the Pokemon Go.
Right.
Like, I've gone in phases. I played it hardcore for a little bit when I was walking my dog all the time.
Yeah.
And then I stopped playing it, and I recently played it maybe 2 months ago. I played it a little bit, and I stopped again.
Right.
So the company, was it Niantic or whatever, however you say their stupid company name?
Sure.
The people behind Pokemon Go are making a new, what do you call it, altered reality game.
Yeah.
But it's based on Settlers of Catan.
Really?
Yes.
How is
that? Says massive multiplayer augmented reality formula uses the same library of real world locations to turn the planet into a giant Catan board game.
Interesting.
And I am very interested in this.
I wonder how you get resources and whatnot, and like I'm curious what all the rules and whatnot, like what's the goal and all that. Does it say?
It doesn't really say. It just came out today.
Oh, okay.
Like the news for it, or
right.
Oh, it says their website for the game is live now, and you can pre-register there to play at launch. It says it'll debut in beta form very soon, although there's no firm release date.
Right. That makes sense.
I'm actually gonna click this link and register. my dude.
Yeah, I guess. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, because I love me some Settlers of Catan. I haven't played it in a long time.
Right.
And yeah, wow, yeah, I'm very interested in this.
Interesting.
I know, right?
I was curious, with that company, like once they had, once they had the database essentially, and once they have the engine built, like I figured that essentially you'd build an engine that way, and then you just lay skins on it essentially.
That's pretty much what they're probably
right.
going to do. Because apparently they have a Harry Potter game too. Which,
yeah, I heard there was
whatever
going to be that, or is that? I don't even know. I haven't paid attention because I don't care. But
exactly, I could care less either.
Yeah, but I have been curious.
Interests me.
Yeah, I've been curious what other properties they might, add to it.
I mean, because as much as I'm not a Pokemon fan,
yeah,
the whole idea behind the Pokemon Go was fun. You just you're out fucking around the real world. You just okay, there's a fucking Snorlax or whatever they're called nearby. I better catch him.
Yeah,
it's fun, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I like the idea of this though.
Yeah. Well, I shit on it because it's Pokemon, but no.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really though, because I remember when we talked about it originally, and it was like, hey, look, if it's getting people out and moving, I mean, it's hard to fault that, even if it is for capitalistic reasons,
It's like, I mean, I guess because we're talking about Pokemon Go, on the Toledo subreddit,
mm-hmm.
I saw a post probably 3 weeks ago or so, and it was like, why are there so many people that gather under the water tower in whatever part of town?
Yeah.
Is this a place where people beat up for drugs and then someone's just like, yeah, that's a Pokemon gym. They're just there battling.
and getting drugs.
and getting drugs, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do.
I mean, because I remember when that game first came out, it was huge.
Yeah.
And I remember it probably still is.
I remember just going around places and just seeing, like, I remember us different times being downtown, and there was just large groups of people just standing around, and we're like, what the fuck? And then it's like, oh, Pokemon Go, because they're
playing Pokemon, yeah.
Right, and it makes sense, so, Now it seems less, I don't know, it's still a good idea, but also a terrible idea, because you don't really want people congregating, but,
True.
Yeah. Because you certainly don't, like, oh, look what I caught. And you're like, COVID? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, shit. No thanks.
Yeah, you are correct. That's true. I wonder how many Pokemon Go players now are Corona spreaders.
Yeah, oh, man.
Right?
Let's hope none, but...
What Pokemon gym are you part of? Corona.
Yeah. Damn it.
But as for random news stories, that's all I have. I was kind of excited about that whole situation.
Yeah, right. Makes sense. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'm very curious. Is like, my feelings on, like, it's a fine game. It's never been like, I'm never been huge on it, but mainly
you're talking Pokemon or Catan.
Catan, and let me rephrase.
Okay.
The game is great. The problem I have is that people, much like Monopoly, tend to be assholes when they play. And I don't mean,
yes.
I just mean rules assholes or what, like, it just annoys me. So at a certain point, I just got to where I was just like, I'm done with this. So, and I'm famous for taking.
I haven't played in a while too, to be fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I'm famous for, I've like straight out took the game away from people at our shop, so because they were just couldn't stop arguing about it, and finally I was like done. Just that's it. None of this is being played in here for a while.
Yeah. Now no one gets to play.
Yeah.
You see how that works, kids?
You're all in timeout for now.
Exactly.
But I could see, like I said, it's a very interesting property to do that with. I'm very curious to see, what all you do and stuff in it.
Oh, you know what, Brian?
What's that?
Since we're talking about games and shit, we've decided that we're going to start playing mini games, like miniatures. Not like Warhammer,
okay.
though.
Okay, right.
Because Warhammer, I mean, I don't have a six-figure salary to get into Warhammer 40K.
Yeah, right.
Right. But there's this game that Michelle discovered. It's called Frostgrave.
Okay.
And basically, it says you can use whatever minis you want. You can use Lego people if you want.
So I can use my Jawas?
You can use your Jawas.
For those who don't know, 400 years ago, Micro Machines put out Star Wars sets, and they had these little tiny Jawas. And I, of course, bought them and started using them for creature tokens in Magic, and still have them. So
yeah. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're going to get into that, and what we're watching some videos about, like miniature games that aren't Warhammer.
Yeah.
And there's this one game that I really want to buy the book for. It's called Gaslands.
Okay.
And it's basically like Mad Max.
Oh, I thought it was like where Cable's from.
Oh.
What?
Nice little callback.
Lots of dairy and no lactate.
Yeah, right?
Oh, boy.
But it's basically like Mad Max, and the whole thing behind this is you can just buy Hot Wheels cars and use them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, mm-hmm. and it's like I'm very intrigued in that. If you go online and look at people's Gaslands cars they make, people are insane.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, yeah, any game like that.
They buy Hot Wheels and then mod them up so they look like straight out of like Fury Road.
That's pretty cool.
It is. I don't know. Like, I always like playing, because I used to, I have like Blood Bowl team. I used to have Mech Warrior minis. I always enjoyed painting minis.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason, like, she wants to get into it, because she's like super artistic and stuff.
Right.
So I think that's what she wants to do too. I don't know. Is that what you want to do? You can say yes. You don't have to nod.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah. Oddly enough, the head shake didn't so much pick up on the
head shake
audio.
doesn't translate real well over this audio medium.
No. Got to get a peanut or something in there to rattle around if you're going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Attach a bell to her head.
like your previous dog?
Yeah, exactly. Like Bel Air.
Yeah.
Like, here's a 70-pound dog on your head.
I mean, I imagine if you shake your head enough, there'll be some noise.
Oh yeah, it'd be the snapping of vertebrae.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess there's that. I didn't quite think that one through. All right, so we'll stabilize the vertebrae. Then,
expect to see some miniature pictures of me painting stuff on the Monotony on Instagram.
You're going to be one of those guys, huh? No.
I did always enjoy painting them. Like, I enjoyed painting my Blood Bowl team back when we had the shop.
Right. Yeah, I enjoy some of the people who do that, because there's some people who are really good at what they do. Yeah.
Oh my God, some people are super good at it.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to paint minis, so plus
it is fun.
Well, my hands like to shake, so I'm not great at painting small things. So yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, you wouldn't want me doing your eyeliner,
I mean, not unless you want to look like I got nothing.
Yeah.
Cable's butthole eye.
No. Cable's butthole eye. It's very weird.
Yeah, right.
Oh man. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, she's catching fireflies.
America.
Yeah, Bomber discovered lightning bugs, and she catches them with her face.
As you do. That's how I catch them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why bother with your hands? Any schlub can catch them with their hands. Catch them with your face.
True. Yeah, you gotta get them with your face.
Yeah. You don't get points unless it's with your face.
No, exactly. That's how it works.
Right. All right. Well, I guess you want to do some Q the W then?
We can do some Q to W, my friend.
All right.
So last week, Brian came with this brilliant question. That was, if toys did actually come to life like Toy Story, which toy would you be most afraid of?
Yeah. On
Face Page, Brian, our buddy Kevin chiming in. He says, I personally would be happier if they came to life like Toy Story rather than Child's Play or Pinocchio's Revenge. On the other hand, having revenge puppets might be nice.
Interesting. As long as they don't want revenge.
Answer the question, though.
Well, as long as you don't want revenge, they don't want revenge on you. I agree.
True.
But if they came to life and they're just like revenge and they just were out to kill you, yeah, that might not be so much fun.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
So we also got Big Dev. Our pal Big Dev.
Right.
wisest man of the North, Big Dev.
Wow.
He says, Grandpa answer, those damn mannequins the heathen millennials are buying to dispense their seed in. In my day, a sock and a Playboy were all you needed. Real answer. Pretty much any sex toy. Those quote-unquote realistic doll torsos would be the worst.
Oh, right? They would be. That's why I was saying, like, the auto blow or something, like those ones where it looks like a head or a face or whatever, and the mouth just moves. Those things would be terrifying if you just saw it coming at you.
I mean, back in the day when I used to listen to the Opie and Anthony show on XM,
yeah,
I remember them talking about how Anthony Cumia, he got one of those, like a porn star ass, because the porn star came in to promote herself,
sure,
whatever.
Right.
So they had that, like, sex doll ass, and he had it on his desk and used it as a pen holder.
That's
which
awesome.
is pretty funny.
I like that. When you started talking about that, I was thinking of in Dave, that rubber woman thing that he has.
Oh, right. Oh, God.
How terrifying.
God, that was so creepy.
How terrifying that thing was. Oh, man.
But that's what I have on the face page.
All right. Well, then, let's see. I know I have one on Twitter, if it'll load, from our pal Gord Poutine, who, apparently, it's funny because I feel like, didn't I specify no sex toys? And yet everybody seemed to answer sex toys.
I don't remember, if I'm being honest.
All right. I thought I said no sex toys. But anyway, he said sex toys because, again, they could be completely terrifying.
Right.
Because I don't know, man. Like, I don't even see how, like, some of those, I don't even see how people look at them and be like, I'm going to fuck that. Like.
Yeah, I hear you.
Although, in fairness, I've said that about people, too. So, whatever.
Oh, Brian, you're a card.
What are you going to do? Oh,
what are you
dude.
gonna do?
That reminds me. I'm not going to say it because it's a great joke, but it reminds me of a joke from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, the movie?
No. In the show, I'll say this. We'll see if it triggers it for you. When Nandor calls Colin Robinson, he calls him a wild card, and Nadia says he's not a wild card.
I don't remember that.
Ah, damn it. All right. Well, fuck it.
It's all right. It's okay.
Spoilers. If you haven't watched it, fast forward a little bit because I'm going to say it. She says he's like the card that comes on top of the deck that you just throw in the trash. The instructions. Yeah.
I do remember that now.
Yeah, that's a great joke. Right. So that's all I got. I don't, let me double check, make sure I didn't get a Cheeto answer because I don't remember seeing one here. So, Cheeto, if you sent one...
God damn it, Cheeto. How dare you, sir? We're very disappointed in you.
If you sent one, I'm sorry for some reason. Oh, wait. Found it. I thought he sent one in. I was like, I know he did. His answer... Of course, it's got to take forever. There we go. He said Teddy Ruxpin. Said that motherfucker was creepy enough with a cassette tape. Can't imagine it being sentient.
Now, funny enough, Brian...
Mm-hmm. You used one as a sex doll?
On Instagram.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you used one as a sex doll. All right.
Well, yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah. Yikes. Teddy Sexpin. Or Teddy Suckspin. Come on, Brian. It's right there.
Sucks peen.
Yeah, Suckspin. You're right.
Yeah. So, on on the Instagram, we have former enthusiast guest, Casey Pierce. She says, after Teddy Ruxpin was done with his tape, I used to think he might close his eyes just for a moment before he came back to life to kill me. Like an eerie silence before the dolly zoom shot of glowing red eyes and razor teeth.
Wow. Dang. That's fair, though. Yeah.
That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair. And also on Instagram, former enthusiast guest again, Philip.
Mm-hmm.
He says, besides the pink lightsaber I found under my mom's bed, probably have to be the Darth Maul figure I have.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming his sex doll.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He just painted it.
Gotta get to the dark side, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep, yeah, buddy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it wasn't a Darth Maul. He just painted it and did all the makeup effects. So
Yeah,
now
exactly.
it is
Put the little horns on it and shit.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Like you do.
Like you do, yeah.
Like you do.
So before we do this week's question,
Yes.
I actually, because of some weird glitch on Twitter, Heno actually responded to our, do you remember how originally the question was something that was appropriate to say at a funeral and in bed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Heno actually answered that, because...
Oh.
Yeah, but for
right,
some
fair
reason,
enough.
it didn't show up in, how I do the notifications search. And he even looked,
Right.
and he couldn't find his own answer. It was weird. And then I through the magics of various other search on Twitter, I found it. So
Oh, beauty.
as soon as it loads, I'll read it.
Damn things.
Yeah, so much for me. Yeah.
I know. America. Brian, that's some freedom.
Woo!
You know how you celebrate your freedom best?
Blowing shit up.
By blowing up Chinese imports.
Yep. That's why I blow up
America.
cars all the time. No.
Fuck yeah.
So his answers were, again, the question was, things that are appropriate at a funeral and in bed, or in bed, was, were you close? Which, that's, a good one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Everyone came.
Oh. That's also good.
Did daddy come? And it must be
Wow.
hard.
All right. Heno.
Well done, Heno.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's pull up the Google Doc for all the Q the W's. And this week we have 1 through 26.
God damn.
Mhm.
We'll go 21.
21, huh? I think this one's fairly, the answer seems pretty obvious for me anyway. But it's, what would you never buy as slightly used?
Wow.
I think.
Are we eliminating sex toys?
I mean, because there's two things that seem like the really obvious answers to me, and they are sex toys and underwear.
Yes.
Because I don't want slightly used underwear.
No, for sure.
I want very used or no. So yeah, I mean, let's eliminate sex toys, because seriously, it's pretty much the best answer, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Right, I'm gonna go with a slightly used toilet.
The fun in that, though, is finding out what they mean by slightly used.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That would be mine. If I went looking on Craigslist and it was like, hey, free used toilet. I'm like, I'm good. I don't care if I'm in the market for a toilet. I'm good.
What'd you use it for? What?
Shitting.
Yeah. Okay, fair. What do you mean by
Right,
slightly used? 1 or 2 shits, or?
Yeah, or a lifetime.
Right. Was it one really bad one, or
Yeah, one time traveling.
Right.
Mercenary shit.
Yeah. Guillermo, did you make a messy toilet again? Toilet's a good answer. Man, I mean, I want to answer shit like a catheter.
Slightly used catheter.
I ain't trying to buy a slightly used catheter, brand new or not at all. So.
Well, it's one of the things that always got me, and you see it occasionally. Is there'll be a hotel, and they'll be like, "Hey, we're having a mattress sale."
Oh, mattress! Duh, mattress should be number one.
Right?
Jesus Christ! Of course, a mattress. Yeah.
Because I mean, I totally get it. Hey, man, I need a bed. I don't have a lot of money. I can get this used mattress, but do you want a used mattress?
Right.
Who knows how many gallons of period blood and jizz and whatever else it has on it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Ugh. No.
Yeah, Buck is right.
Yeah. It's funny though, isn't it? The idea of we'll go into a hotel and sleep on those beds, But,
yeah, I know, right?
But the second they then call them used and want to sell them, it's like, ew.
I mean, you make a very good point.
Like, I'll rent it for one night, sir, but I don't want ownership of it.
Yeah, like, I will sleep on it for a night, maybe two, but I don't want it in my house.
Right. It's like inviting a ghost in.
Yeah, it's like getting a hooker.
Yeah, you're right. Rent it, but
Like,
not buy
I'll
it.
spend a night with it, but I don't want it in my house.
Yeah. Wow. Damn. It's pretty harsh, man.
I'm just saying.
Also fair. Oh, shit. So, okay, there you go. So, the question for this week was, what would you never buy as slightly used? Oh, dude, I just thought of another
Show me
one.
what you got. Oh, what? What'd you think? I got another one?
Yeah, dentures.
Oh, God.
Did I ever tell you?
That's true, though.
Did I ever tell you about a friend of my dad's? They were staying with us when we lived over on Daytona, and they were staying with us. And the one night, we we had dinner, and he was eating, and she's just sitting there, and my mom's kind of like, "Is everything okay?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm waiting on the teeth." And she wasn't kidding. When he got done, he handed her the teeth. She put them in her face, and then ate.
That's fucked up.
And we were all like, the fuck?
That's a different level of human right there.
Right? People bitching about sharing toothpaste or toothbrushes. Like, there's a whole nother level, man.
Wow. I have never heard of people sharing teeth.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it. Like, it would have sounded ridiculous if someone just told me, but I sat there and watched it and was just...
That's fascinating shit right there.
Yeah, because, my dad, when he had false teeth, he used to joke all the time. Like, my mom would say something like, "Oh, I'm having trouble chewing this," or whatever. And my dad would be like, "You want my teeth?" And he'd just take them out and, like, act like he's handing them to her,
Yeah, that's hilarious. To
right.
actually do it?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, right? That's like, And listen, my parents have done some crazy shit when it comes to, just weird shit to kind of make somebody laugh or, for a situation. But, yeah, that's one where they would have been like, nah, we're good,
Yeah, like we're not sharing teeth.
No. So there you go. Enjoy that.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
It's a good place to end, right?
I think shared teeth is a good way to end.
Yeah. I mean, it's, it is one way to, like when you each order something different instead of eating off their plate, you just borrow their teeth. You get on them little succulent tastes of what's left in there.
Yeah, it's true. Like, oh man, your meal is delicious.
Yeah, it's really great. Tender.
Man, I got a little piece stuck here right in the incisor.
Oh man.
That is some vile ass shit right there.
Yep. You ain't lying, sir.
Did they tag each other like during the wrestling?
That would have been funny, but no.
No.
Like,
they miss a good opportunity.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tag across the table and then hand them the teeths.
Exactly, right?
Hand them off like it's a relay race.
Like it's like running up to the buffet.
Yeah.
Hand behind him.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're going for soup now?
Yeah, well, you don't need no fucking teeth for the soup.
Right.
I keep the teeth.
Right.
I'm going to the salad bar. I get the teeth.
I need the teeth. Yeah, exactly. And you can't even split them. You can't take one half and not have the other,
Yeah, exactly. You're like,
good.
oh, well, I get the uppers. What is that going to do?
Right.
We could open up a can of soup.
Yeah. Well, I can do that with the lowers. I just have to open the bottom of the can.
Yeah, right. It's actually super convenient because I open it just pours right into my mouth.
Right. Yeah, I use the bottoms when I shotgun beer, it's just right there.
Hell yeah.
It's open.
I think if I had fake teeth, I would do some real damage. Actually, I guess I have one, thanks to my drunken bike riding.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I've never. Yeah, you know what? I think it was about a month ago. I forgot I had it, and I bit into an ice cream cone or something.
Uh-huh.
And it was not good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because it was like the hard ice cream still before it was kind of melty.
Oh, right.
And I thought I was going to lose that bitch. I was like, oh, God, I forgot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because I was going to say, I wouldn't think it was sensitive as far as like cold, but
it's not sensitive, but it's one of those things like when I got it, because basically my fake tooth is a like well constructed filling, basically.
Right. Yeah.
And they told me like if you bite into something like an apple, you might lose it.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. They just build some more,
It's true.
Yeah. I just picture like in your room, instead of having like disposable contacts, like you just got these little boxes with extra teeths in them.
little half teeth.
Yeah. Like, broke it again. Just slap another one on there. Little Gorilla Glue on it. Yeah.
I keep trying to convince people in my life that getting one gold tooth might be the way to go, but no one seems to agree with me.
You're going to be Dr. Teeth? I mean, you got the beard. If you get the hat.
I got the beard. Get the hat.
I mean, it could be a look.
Get that one gold tooth.
Yeah. Could be a good look. I'm just saying.
Could be.
I'm not going to lie. If you went as Dr. Teeth for Halloween, that way I would be very happy.
I mean, that would be awesome.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I guess, as always, head on over to saltylanguage.com and click the links. Check out the enthusiast episodes that are up there. The past episodes are all available there. You can find the link to the network we're part of.
Danger, motherfucker. Watch your back. Danger. Jeez.
The Titties on My Head network. No,
dude, that should be the name of our podcast network. Titties on My Head.
Titties on My Head. No, the Tangiamount Network, which apparently we just can't contain ourselves right now. Now it's not going to explode. All right. Our props department sucks.
They do.
Anyway.
You know who I miss, Brian?
Who's that?
I miss Mark from the Tangiamount Network.
Yeah?
Yeah, we should talk to that guy again.
All right. Yes.
I talked to him on Facebook probably 2 or 3 months ago, and he's talking about like, oh, yeah, we should do like a Facebook Live thing.
Facebook Live?
If I had my soundboard, it would cue up the cricket noise right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. Where was I? I don't remember. Whatever. If you want to reach out to the show to suggest a Q, the W, or a story for us to talk about or whatever, you can do that at salty_language. You can find me at Stunami. Apparently, Tony froze up. Crap. Oh, you're back. All right.
Oh, shit. Hello?
Yeah, where can they find
you? Read me?
Yeah, I was telling everyone where they could find us on Twitter.
Oh, you can find me at at Monotony on Twitter, but you're probably better off finding me on Instagram at The Monotony.
There you go.
And of course, head over to saltylanguage.com for all of our social media stuff, because we're on FacePage. I mean, we're on Snapchat just as a placeholder, basically.
Right. On YouTube at Salty Language Pod on YouTube.
Salty Language Pod on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But just go to saltylanguage.com.
Yeah. Boom. All right. Boom. So, am I forgetting anything else? I feel like there's something else I usually say here, but I don't remember. Other than, I guess, have beer, you'll be fine.
Stay salty, y'all.
And, I don't know. Enjoy your gummed corn.
Yeah, titties on your head.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July, because that'll happen.
That's true. America's birthday.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think it will happen. We'll record again before that. I forgot. I'm forgetting it's not Sunday. Yeah, we'll record Sunday. Today's the 30th.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, forget I said that then. Happy just things exploding all the time, apparently.
I mean, that's accurate.
Yeah. So, there you go.